Hi everyone, I just want to share my story of the Manchester bomb attack. I've not been able to really speak about it because it's been on my mind so much. I've been off work for 12 weeks with PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. I am back at work now, I am feeling much better. I've been seeing a private counsellor and I do feel a lot better, but it's still in the back of my head and I still feel paranoid when I'm in busy places. But I just want to say that I went to the Ariana Grande concert with my friend Jodie and it was an amazing concert, it really was. I even bought the t-shirt when I first got there, which I'm glad about, and the concert was amazing, like I said. And I heard her sang the One Last Time song, and then as we was ready for walking out of the arena, I said to my friend Jodie, I said, Jodie, shall we go now? Because I don't want to get pushed downstairs, you know, from that mad rush and everything. And we always leave a little bit early, you know, to get rid of that mad rush. And we started to walk down the stairs because I think we was in block 202, and we walked down the stairs and Jodie was stood on the corner, because it like goes down the stairs, a little corner, then stairs again, taking you to the foyer, and Jodie was just stood dancing on that little bit of the stairs. And then I said, come on Jodie, let's go. We ended up walking down the stairs into the foyer, and we normally always use the main entrance, what leads you to the Victoria train station and where all the merchandise is. But I said to Jodie, let's go through this way, and I don't know what made me choose that way, I just don't know, and we just said let's go that way. So we started to walk that way to the exit doors, and Jodie was a little bit drunk. I don't drink, so it was basically like, come on Jodie, come on. We started to walk through the exit door, and as we walked through the exit door, I reached the handrail for the outside stairs, and boom! I just heard this real loud bang. The floor shook. Everything shook. And I said, Jodie, what was that? And I was panicking. And Jodie was just, well, she'd had a drink and she was like, oh, it's nothing, Matt, it's nothing. Let me get the lighter, you know, trying to light a cigarette and stuff. And I said, Jodie, that didn't sound right. And people were saying, oh, it's the balloons, but it sounded more than a balloon. Jodie said she's just finished on the stage, but it sounded more than just a bang off the stage. And straight away I said to Jodie, I went, Jodie, that was a bomb, and I started to panic and I started to sweat, and she says, it wasn't, don't be stupid. Then next minute everybody started pushing and shoving everybody outside, falling on the floor, and different things like that. I just wanted to get back to the hotel as quick as I could, and then people started to say it was a bomb, and people screaming, little kids screaming for the mums and the dads. But I do remember when we walked out that entrance, there was actually mums and dads on the steps waiting for kids to come out. And as we went out of the arena down to the stairs and we turned right, we went down and under the bridge towards the back of the arena, the side of the arena, the back of the arena, ain't it? Oh, I don't know. Where the stage doors are. And there was people coming out of there, security was there, and we actually said, what was that? and they said, just keep moving, just keep moving. And straight away I thought, this is not right, this is definitely, I'm sure, some kind of attack or something. I started thinking all different thoughts, and then we heard police, we heard ambulances, and straight away I thought, no, there's something, people was running into the roads, the traffic couldn't pass you because the roads was just chock-a-block with people. We ran to, tried to run, but Jodie was in high heels, and she ended up taking her shoes off, and we tried to get back as quick as we could to the Travel Lodge, Manchester Arena, and when we got back, we saw a few people crying with blood on them and things, and that night me and Jodie was just in his room looking out the front window, and we just saw police, ambulances, lots, all night. I couldn't sleep all night. Straight away me and Jodie did a FaceTime, a video recording, Facebook Live thing, and I don't think people was actually believing us what had happened. People were saying, no, a speaker's blown, but it wasn't. It was an attack, and we knew it were an attack. We could tell it was, and straight away we didn't know what it was, but it definitely didn't sound like a speaker. It didn't sound like a balloon, because I know pink balloons fell down from the top of the ceiling. But all night there was ambulances, there was police, there was helicopter, and just could not sleep. Jodie went downstairs to the reception, and she said, I need to go home, we need to go home, we need a refund. And people was requesting for the refunds. We did decide to stay for the night, but then when we woke up the next morning, I felt like I hadn't had no sleep. I was shaking, literally shaking. Jodie was shaking. We just had each other. We was hugging each other because we didn't know what to do. The next morning there was news presenters, from ITV, BBC. I must have given around 3-4 interviews to different people. I was just stuck for words, really. I just tried to say what I could say, but at the back of my mind I just kept saying, thinking to myself, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. The train station, they wouldn't change us tickets to get home. They wanted extra money, and we was there for a second night. We did book for 2 nights because the second day we had it in his mind to go shopping, but that never really happened. We didn't even want to go out of the hotel. We just needed to get away. Luckily I got my sister to pick us up. She drove all the way from Sheffield. She found the hotel and she picked us up. We felt so relieved once we was inside my sister's car on his way back to Sheffield. We did get his refund from the hotel for the second night. People was wanting a full refund for both, for all of the night, and I never even requested for a refund for the first night. At the end of the day, it was nobody's fault at the hotel. The Travel Lodge at Manchester was amazing with people. They were so caring. They gave people free breakfast the next morning, but after that you don't even feel like eating. The TV was just on. It was just news. and you just wanted to shut yourself away from it, but you couldn't. There was people crying, there was a girl laid out on the sofa in the reception, there was people crying on the corridor where we was. They was going home the same night, they didn't want to stay at the hotel. It was really scary, really scary. And I did say I would never go back to the Manchester Arena again. I am petrified if that experience was to happen again. I can't believe 22 people lost their lives on that night. I know I'm not crying now, but at the time I was, and Jodie was. We still think about it, and I choose not to think about it, but it's hard sometimes because sometimes you can't help yourself, it just comes back again. And as I've said, I've seen a counsellor, I've been going to her for around 4 sessions. I've got 2 sessions left with her. I'm undecided what to do because I am back at work and I'm trying to focus on my job again. And I do feel a lot better than I was, because when I went back to work after the explosion, I broke down crying. I was making mistakes, I had customers going mad at me, I had customer complaints, and it's hard because nobody really understands what you went through with this Manchester bombing attack. People saw it on the news, but those people wasn't there to experience it. And now I understand when my nanan always says to me, it was terrible when it was a war, that those bombs were terrible. And I understand what she means now, because I've actually been in an explosion. I've experienced that sound, and it's very, very, very scary, and I will never ever forget that. And my friend Jodie, I know she will never forget that. She always sends me text messages about Manchester. I do say to her that I don't want to know about it, I need to forget about it, but then I understand what she means, I understand what she's going through, and I just try to be there for her, same as she tries to be there for me. And I was just glad that I had somebody there with me at the time. When we got back to Sheffield, they released some news that Ariana Grande was making a benefit concert, but there was undecided which arena, which location they was going to do it at. But all of the Ariana Grande people that, fans that bought these tickets had a chance to get free tickets, and I understand that many people didn't even manage to get a free ticket, which is sad really. I didn't get the best seats. I know people that was at the arena was on the news, and there was right at the side of the stage. Me and Jodie didn't get that. We were at the back of the Etihad Stadium, but we still experienced a good show, and one that we will never forget. And although it won't totally wipe out the thoughts of the Ariana Grande concert, it will always be there, that But this concert was better because Ariana Grande was there, the Black Eyed Peas, she sang with the Black Eyed Peas, Miley Cyrus, all different singers were there. I don't have to mention what singers were there because everybody saw it. It was televised. I think it was televised on the BBC, and everybody saw it. I've still got it on my Skybox, but it was a fantastic concert. I didn't buy a t-shirt with Manchester, One Love Manchester on. Jodie did. Jodie wanted to go back and get this t-shirt. She regrets that she didn't buy this one. When I went to the Manchester One Love concert, I was scared. She was scared. We was having mixed thoughts whether to go there, because there was a football crowd coming this way and the arena, the Etihad Stadium crowd going that way. So it was getting scary because there was two events going off at the same time, passing each other. It was really, 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 really scary. I still said to Jodie, we need to leave early. So as she started singing one last time at the One Love Manchester, we decided to leave, and as we was walking out, they wouldn't let us through because Jodie had still got, some drink left, and I heard Ariana Grande singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Eventually, people was walking through. The security, there was so much security, so much. Like on the Manchester arena, there was hardly any security. They wasn't checking people's bags like they should have been. We just had a little glimpse in, they had a little check in Jodie's bag, and I had a man bag, and I just opened it and he looked like that, and that was it. Walked straight in, hardly anything. Go to the Leeds arena, and they had like the round metal detector thing, if I remember, or some kind of metal detector thing, and that was in February for the weekend, and they were scanning us, so the security was really good at Leeds. At the Manchester arena, it wasn't. I do hope that this One Love Manchester is going to change the security at every arena in the United Kingdom and everywhere else. It's good that it brings everybody together, and we do need to we still need to enjoy music and go to concerts, and I'm never ever gonna forget this. I mean, I love my music. I sing myself, and my videos are on YouTube. I've got this because I love music. This tattoo, microphone, music notes. I've got a music note on the back of my neck, and this star is because I love my music, and I'm a star because I made it through that, and Jodie made it through that. So these tattoos are quite personal to me. I don't have the rabbit ears, although I do like it, but I don't have it. As I say, I try to focus on my future. It's hard to forget what happened, but we have to try and move on. But we'll never forget that. and I said I would never go to the Manchester Arena again, but nobody will beat us nobody will beat us to stop doing the things we love. So in December, I'm off to see one of my biggest favourite singers, Mariah Carey, on the 10th of December. I'm really scared. I'm gonna do it. I am going to the Manchester Arena. I am gonna be there. Tension and anxiety is probably gonna hit the roof, but I'm gonna be there. And I do hope that the security is gonna be top notch. But I just wanted to share this video with you all, as I've seen many videos on YouTube about their Manchester attack stories, and I just wanted to share mine. Jodie will not, she will probably not make a video of herself, because she's not really the type of person to come forward like this, but this video is for her as well, because what I saw with my eyes, she saw with her eyes. But I just wanted to do this video, and you've just got to keep on doing the things you love. And it's just so sad that those people that went to that concert and never saw their homes and family again is just so devastating. I know I'm not crying now, but inside here I feel it. And counselling has helped me a little bit, I suppose. But we're never going to forget this. It's always going to be in the back of in the back of our minds. And people didn't believe us. People didn't believe that we was there. And I know I've lost some friends, probably because of that. But I'm not bothered. I've met other friends, and other friends that have stayed around me. You need to stick with positive people, should I say. Getting tongue tied. You need to stick with positive people, because if you stay with the negative people, it's going to bring you back down again. So if you was at the Manchester Arena attack, it's going to be hard to forget it all, but we need to try and move forward, and we need to not let those people stop what we love doing. We can beat this. We can beat this. I hope you've enjoyed listening to my side of the story of Manchester Arena attack. I'm going to close this video now. Thank you.